Greetings, everyone. Welcome to today's stream. It is Sunday, the 25th of October. I was going to stream Lord of the Rings Online today, but I was sitting here going, you know what? They also do, Standing Stone Games also does Dungeons & Dragons Online, and I don't think I've ever played this game. I think I may have tested this out back around 2014, 2015, but I really don't remember that well, so I figured, what the hell, I got some free time today on Sunday, why don't I jump in and just test it out and see what I can see. I will be going back into Baldur's Gate 3 and Lord of the Rings Online next week, so never fear. But I figured today and Sunday I would go ahead and try this out. Let's see what we can see here. Create a character. Choose from 3 major playstyles for a brand new character, or select Iconic for fully outfitted high-level avatars. No, I don't want to do that. So it looks like melee. Melee characters engage in up close. Yeah, that's fairly standard. Spellcaster. Specialists excel in scouting, ranged combat, trap disarming, and more. Choose this style if you prefer a more specialized role. This is the first time I played this game. I'm going to go ahead with specialist because I'm either going to do a thief or a ranger. Let's go to the next screen. Class. Ranger, these are the, looks like these are the, by the way, I'm on the free-to-play version of this game. I'm just testing it out to see what I can see. So it looks like Artificer and Alchemist have to be unlocked. So I've got my choice being Ranger. Rangers have Scouts. Ranger Scouts can wield 2 weapons at once and are lethal with a bow. Rogues uses stealth and a variety of masterful techniques to disarm traps, unlock doors, and take down enemies. And Bards, using spells, skills, powerful mounts, and bards are the ultimate support characters, simultaneously strengthening friends and weakening foes. Well, since this is the first time I'm trying this game, it's saying solo ability challenging. I'll probably just go with a ranger, since that should be fairly easy to just kind of jump into the game, solo a little bit, see if I like what I see, and go from there. Rangers switch between bow and melee combat, shooting until the enemy closes to melee range, then switching weapons. They are the best class at 2-weapon fighting, using a weapon in each hand. In addition, they can make very good scouts, sneak ahead of the party, and gather information on enemies. Rangers are also incredibly skilled with the bow. They begin to learn spells at level 4. Strength, Dex, Con, Int, Wiz, Charisma. Okay. I do want to go back real quick and check something here. So they've got your standard wizard, cleric, sorcerer. Back. And melee, they give us fighter, barbarian, paladin. Paladins. So for those of you who've never played Dungeons & Dragons, I don't even know what version of Dungeons & Dragons DDO is based off of. That's how little I know about this game, which is ironic considering I love Dungeons & Dragons. I love D&D, but I don't know what version this game is based off of. Alright, let's go back. We're going to Specialist. We're going Ranger. Next. Ooh, we have 3 different types. Build your character from scratch and make your own choice for all stats and abilities. This option is only recommended for advanced players. I'm somewhat advanced, but let's see what they give us here. Deepwood Sniper, Stealthy Rangers. Okay, Tempest. 2-handed Weapon Specialist. Arcane Archer. For single targets. Okay, what about customize? Male, by the way. Yeah, I think I want a... It's telling me not to do customize. Let's just check this out and see what we see. I've noticed the music doesn't loop either. I'm creating a custom character. Okay, that's where I choose my stats and stuff. Okay. Yes, I want to go back. Path. I do want to customize because I want to try something here. So I'm going to go with, what do I have here? What options? Elf, Corvair. Oh, I can't choose a wood elf to start with? You have to pay for it. Of course you do. Ah, it says, no, elves and wood elves share the same racial past life feats. So wood elves have no penalty. We'll just stick with this for now. I'm testing all this out. More info, stats. Longsword, rapier, longbow, shortbow, immunity to sleep, save bonus, elven keen senses. Okay. All right, so we know we want to take our dex up to probably 16. Let's take everything to 10 to start. And probably want Constitution 12, Strength 12, Wisdom 14. Gives me 9 hit points. I don't think I get a bonus. Spell points 20. Next. Oh, I still have 2 more points to spend. Let's do 1 more point in Constitution. Next. I actually might just want to choose a predefined class here because there seems to be a lot of options. Abilities that are always applied, abilities that you can activate. I don't care about move silently really, but we're going to go back and we're going to choose the Arcane Archer. Still going to choose the Elf. Hairstyle. Something other than what he's got right now. That looks kind of elfish. try that. Alright. That's enough to get started. We're going to go test this. Alright. Of course, we're starting off with a shipwreck. That seems fairly common.
You find yourself waking on a shore of flotsam. Memories of a large white dragon striking your ship come flooding back.
Oi, you ain't undead, are you?
So, something about a shipwreck and a large white
Can you move?
Yeah, I can move. Hang on a second. I'm making this chat window bigger if I can. However I can. Okay. You find yourself waking on the shore of Flotsam. Memories of a large white dragon striking your ship come flooding back. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn
you're
that
awake.
up.
Oi, you ain't undead, are you?
That's a voice that I recognize from Lord of the Rings Online.
Can you move?
That's a little better.
Can you talk?
Alright.
Speak to me.
Speak with the rogue Jeets Sheamus.
Can you talk? Speak to me.
Oi! Were you on that ship that got attacked by the dragon? You're the first survivor I've found. The sailor's been washing up for hours. Were you looking for survivors or looting bodies? I don't go blaming a poor rogue for making a living. Besides, I didn't take nothing from you. You got nothing worth taking. Yes, I seem to have misplaced my belongings. It's right, dangerous to walk around without a blade. For my good deed of the day, I can give you something back at my camp. Alright, lead the way.
If what the
Follow me.
halfling said was true, no one but you made it to the island alive.
This way. Follow me.
It may be worth following this rogue. For now.
Come on. Follow me. Here we are. So, you want a weapon or not?
I do. Left click on any character to start a conversation. Here's a weapon for you, but then you do me a little favor. Tit for tat, right? It depends on what you want. Looks like you could use this rapier.
Go ahead. Give it a few swings.
Lesser heart of wood.
As you take hold of the weapon, feeling its balance, you can't help but notice this Jeets has more he wants to say.
Quest objectives, talking NPCs. Hints. I can tell you one thing I want to do is go to key mapping. Ah, much better. That weapon suits you. So, ready to help me out? What task do you have for me? Here's the deal. Selimus is waiting for us in a cave up the path. Go and tell her we'll be along shortly, just as soon as we finish with all the salvage on the beach. That's it. You want me to give a message to this Selimus? Well, I'm sure Selimus would appreciate any help you can give her too, and it'll make her less likely to smash my noggin when I catch up. Alright.
Selimus is at the grotto. Tell her to keep her knickers on.
Ooh, a potion. So, left click to attack. Not a huge fan of that system. But we're gonna try it anyway. Alright, anything else that I can see around here? Nope. I'm gonna move that out of the way. Move that over here. So that's the docks where we started. Alright, looks like we're going...
Selimus is in the grotto. I shall show you the way.
Okay, I didn't ask you to, but...
This is all from dragon-wrecked ships, like yours.
Yeah, the crates are very neatly aligned for...
It's only snowing because the dragon's frozen the island.
Dragon is frozen the island. Okay. I love how all the crates are like neatly aligned, but they fell from the ships. That was interesting. I climbed right up on top of the rock when I got close to it. Okay. It's taking me some getting used to the fact that the left click is to attack, because it's not that way in Lord of the Rings Online. So even though this is the same company, there does seem to be some big differences between...
Here we are. Go inside and speak with Selimus. I'll wait here for Jeets.
Left click the space between the runes to enter the grotto. Dungeon entrances are demarcated by swirling runes. Left click between the runes to have your character enter the dungeon. Looking up or down while holding the rouse button, you can move. Hang on. Mouse look. Oh, that's interesting. Selecting the difficulty panel gives you the basic information on the dungeon you're about to enter. Normally you'd be able to choose difficulty setting, but that is disabled here. Mouse look mode, your camera turns without needing to hold down the right mouse button. This mode is useful in combat. To select something, point the cursor at the center of the screen and single right click. Okay, that's interesting. Breaking objects, looting items. Alright, so we can't choose any difficulty level. We're going in solo.
Is this Selimus, the cleric you were sent to find?
I don't know, I'm assuming, excuse me, the big tab over
Who in
there.
Kyber are you?
It says cleric. It's a clue. Identify yourself. I am the Ranger Rinfail. A dragon attacked my ship and I alone survived. I then met your companions, who asked me to protect you until they arrive. Oh, I have two options. Okay, I was like, why is it repeating my name? My name is Rinfail. I woke at the beach to a rogue who most likely took my possessions. He then extorted my promise to be your lackey. I humbly apologize for my associate. He has a good heart, even if he does not always show it. I'll help you navigate the cave, which leads to a nearby fishing village. You'll be able to find a hot meal and some work there. What exactly are you doing in these caves? I've been hired to clear this cave of Sahuagin. Jeets and Talaburn are supposed to help me. I hope they don't tarry too long. If you come with me, you should be comfortable with Sahuagin blood all over that rusty weapon of yours. Who hired you? My employer desires anonymity, and I desire gold. Rest assured, though, we do the work of good. I would not have taken this task otherwise. Well, I'm going to say one big difference I've noticed is that the writing quality in Lord of the Rings Online is leaps and bounds better than the writing quality I've seen in DDO so far. Alright, I'm ready, let's go.
First, I shall surround us with a protection spell.
Her spell temporarily prevents you from dying. though you can still suffer injuries.
Okay.
This effect will wear off when you leave these caves.
Now, let's be about it. A gate? There must be a way to open it. Try up that ladder. I'll remain here and bash any Sahuagin trying to sneak out.
Drop through the crevice.
You hear the shuffling and wheezing of some creature coming from the corridor ahead.
Ahead of you is a monster. Hold your left mouse button to swing your weapon at it. Tab targeting is not working, so I'm gonna have to turn that on.
The corroded lever at the rear of this corridor most likely controls the gate where the cleric, Selimus, is waiting.
I notice there's some dice rolls on the right of the screen that I just saw.
Good job, but no time to dawdle.
Oh, they're all here now.
We come to assist you. Onward to glory.
Selimus isn't too honked at me. Thanks for putting in the good word. Don't you worry, Selimus. I'm here to watch your behind now.
The evil aura is oppressive. Sahuagin are behind this door. I'll take point. Talbron, cover me with your spells. Jeets, kill anything that tries to flank us. Charge! What, it's empty?
Oi, where's the bloody Sahuagin?
Look, the door closed behind us.
Well, that's not
It
good.
would be logical to assume.
There are more of them up there. Stay alert.
Up where?
For the flame!
Well, I gotta say, I'm not a fan of the combat system at the moment. But that's because I'm more of a fan of the tab target system. And I may just have to configure the
Sahuagin
settings.
wretches, are you scared of me? Come down and fight! The righteous smite you! Such is the fate of evil. Now, let's find a way out of here.
Can't pick this. Anyone see a key?
Curious. I just stepped on something.
Good work! I see a key down there. Who's up for a swim?
Hydrophobia mean anything to you?
I don't see a key. How do you see a key? Of course, I'm going to be the one who has to jump in the water.
You grab the silver key. Time to swim for the surface.
Surface
I
quickly
knew
hold
you'd
the
come in
space
handy.
bar.
This way.
When you turn forward back to face direction, you want to swim. Surface quickly hold the space bar.
I'm weary. Let's take a moment to rest.
Ha! I still got plenty of stamina. I can go all night long.
Why don't you scout ahead then? Just don't get yourself in trouble.
Now you're talking. I'll take a little peep.
Optional, use the rest shrine. Left click on the moon shrine to regain hit points and spell points.
If you're done resting, go and scout ahead with Jeets.
Sure.
Crikey!
Hey, it's a nasty trap. Lucky for you, I'm here. Only blokes with rogue skills can deal with traps. Blokes like me. Don't you worry. If you really want to, you can find a trainer to teach you rogue abilities. Once you got enough experience to handle it, that is. Alright. I'll wait while you disable the trap.
Ha! It was no match for yours truly. You can open the door now.
You two having fun? It's time for us to go. The High Priestess should be up ahead. The onus for much suffering rests squarely upon her slimy, webbed hands. There she is, performing some kind of profane blood magic.
I will open the door. Prepare yourself.
I do like how the rolls are showing up on the bottom right. The attack rolls, anyway. That's kind of groovy.
According to our employer, there's a secret passage around here somewhere leading to Korthos.
Okay.
You boys look for it. I must cleanse the profane energies around the shrine.
Let Selimus do her thing. You and I'll take care of the important stuff. The treasure.
Everyone loves good booty. Oh, nice. So I got short bow, chainmail shirt, 100 arrows, and a ring of water breathing. So, ring equipped, chainmail shirt. Oh, it takes time to equip the chainmail shirt. That's interesting. Oh, and something interrupted because I tabbed out. Has durability as well as hardness. That's interesting. I don't know what all that stuff means. Bow is now equipped, and it looks like you have to have arrows. Excuse me. I'm gonna put these down here. Oh, I didn't even see this stuff before. Search. Defensive fighting. Wild empathy. Trip. Sunder. Sneak.
My rogue senses are tingling. There's something fishy in this room. Try searching around.
Oh, so search is an
You
ability.
feel
that
a
can be
stiff
used.
draft from somewhere in this room. Perhaps the hidden passage to the village is in here.
Okay. Search.
Found the secret passage? Go on, open it then. Brilliant. Tidy lasses and pints up the wazoo. Here I come.
We're almost done here. The way out is up ahead. But first, I want to reward you for your assistance. Please, come speak with me.
We made it, Renfail. The door ahead should take us out to the village, but before we go, I want to give you something from my stash and thanks for your assistance. Well, thank you very much, Lady Viligu. Call me Selimus. I get to choose something. It says to choose the Ember Longsword. Why do I have to choose the longsword? Maybe I want to choose something else. The rapier is... base damage is 4. 1d8. 1d6. Alright, so we'll take the longsword for now. Bow and arrows, I already did that. It says drag alternate weapons into the hotbar to quickly switch between them. So out of curiosity, so I can dual wield. Weapon sets. Aha! So maybe I can do this? I totally can do that. Okay, so that's groovy. So now I can quickly switch between weapon sets.
Stepping out of the grotto, you find yourself in Korthos village. The Sahuagin have threatened this place for generations. Judging from how it looks now, the Sahuagin are winning. However, some hopeful souls still hold out for help to arrive.
Okay. That's interesting. I gotta get used to these controls though, because they're so different from Lord of the Rings Online. I kind of just assumed they were going to be the same because it was the same company. Alright, looks like I've got... I gotta... That's kind of annoying that anytime you left click on anything, if it's not close enough, I'm going to shoot and I'm going to waste arrows. So that's not something I really like. Randall. Who are you, Randall? Where did you come from? Guess it doesn't matter. I am Randall, the Traveler. This is Korthos Village, and it's going through hard times. What hard times, you say? Well, why don't you have a look around the village and find out for yourself? Tutorial, how to bind your character. Yes, please, I would like to do the tutorial. If you fall in battle, you return to the last place you bound your spirit at. Characters who bind your spirit have the Spirit Binder title beneath their names. Every tavern has a Spirit Binder inside. Find the Spirit Binder inside the Wavecrest Tavern and ask him to bind you. Okay. NPCs with glowing chalice above their heads have tasks for you. Speak with them to receive their quests. Well met, Traveler. The gatekeepers need assistance with an important mission. We need someone to travel to the Keep of the Borderlands and recover a page of the Codex of the Infinite Planes. It says, warning, you haven't completed the Korthos Island storyline with your character. Yeah, I'm ignoring here. Ignoring your quest, man. Because I have not yet finished this tutorial. I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going. I swear to Sybaris that holy water coming, holy wailing, unholy wailing. I need to learn how to read. This text is kind of funky. There's unholy wailing coming from Hayton's family crypt. No one wants to check on it for fear of the Sahuagin and their croonies. What would they want with Hayton's crypt? Oh dear, why won't anyone go down there and see? This one may have cowed the village, but not me. Oh my, you're so brave. Alright, the dialogue is definitely not my favorite in this game so far, but it's all good. Oh, a druid. I would love to be a druid. I didn't see a druid in the starting. I didn't see them on the list of starting classes, unless they were one of the ones that you have to pay for to start with. Being a druid would be a lot of fun. Who knows? I'm just testing this out for now. Alright. So I'm assuming this is the crypt, yeah? Yep. Casual mode. Normal. Normal mode is designed for a solo player or a party of the indicated level. It doesn't say anything about this being a group quest. You cannot use high lanes in the solo setting. Okay. Well, let's just enter and see. Jacoby Drexelhand, Crypt Keeper.
Coming from deep in the crypt, you hear the strange and unsettling echoes that Kaya spoke of. And by the passage leading in, a grim-faced man glares at you.
I haven't seen you before. You're new to Korthos, hmm? Well, you should go back up to the village. This crypt is falling apart. You trip on some rubble and hurt yourself. You're the Crypt Keeper, right? Aren't you supposed to be maintaining this place? Yeah, it's got time for menial chores with Korthos' impending doom. The Sahuagin want to destroy the village, and the only safe people are the ones who join the Devourer cult. Mark my words, in a month's time, the only people left in Korthos will belong to the cult. We shall see, but first I need to make sure there are no cultists in the crypt. Let me pass. Fine. Don't come crying to me after you trip in the dark and break your neck.
Strange. Sarcophagi line the walls, but they're broken open and empty. Where did the bodies go? You notice something strange about the wall to the west. If you search the wall, you may discover more. You found some kind of secret door in the wall. This is a dark and dusty passage. It doesn't look like anyone's come through here in decades. There's something odd on the wall, possibly dangerous. If you search, you may be able to find out more. You found the triggering mechanism for some sort of chest. It's out in the open and unprotected, and that's probably what the dead cultist by the chest thought. Acid sprays out of the wall as the gate slams shut.
Okay. So I couldn't do anything with that trap.
A treasure chest glimmers in this passage. There may be something of use inside. What were those cultists up to? This bears more investigation. This heavy mace is a bludgeoning weapon, ideal for smashing apart skeletons. Their bones are resistant to puncturing or slashing weapons.
Okay, that's good to know. Alright, well, let's explore this way a little bit more. I don't need to use these yet. An altar.
A magical barrier blocks the way, and behind it, another Sahuagin performs unholy rituals at a devourer altar. This barrier appears linked to 3 sockets in the wall. If you find the crests to those sockets, it may allow you passage.
Okay. So, we got to find those crests. Oh.
As you slay these foul cultists, take care to keep your own health up. A treasure chest glimmers in the dark passage here. Though rusty, this longsword is still sharp. It's a slashing weapon, perfect for slicing through putrid zombie flesh that would resist puncturing or bludgeoning weapons. There's a Sahuagin in here, performing some kind of ritual.
Come, dead son of Korthos, rise and do my...
The altar glows with dark power, and the Sahuagin continues.
Kill everyone in Korthos. Kill any who would help them.
The Sahuagin were using this vile devourer altar to create undead. This must not be allowed to continue. A magical crest appears from the destroyed altar. If you take it with you, it may be useful later. You continue to hear cultists about their evil work from further inside the crypt.
Well, then we shall explore further within the crypt. This was the entrance area. But I do remember there was another door that I could have gone through. The other side. To go check that door, because there's probably a crest behind it. Forgot about that trap.
In the middle of this chamber is an evil devourer altar. By it, a Sahuagin rumbles. The Sahuagin's plan must have been to use these devourer altars to animate every body in this crypt. But by your hand, you can another crest drops out as you smash the altar. There might still be other altars elsewhere in this crypt.
Alright, well I've got 2 of the crests at least, so... onwards we go to find the next one. How did I miss these earlier? Alright, what am I missing here? Because... but it's up here to the left.
There's another Sahuagin. It croaks.
Crag Wolfhaten, in life you served the light.
These devourer altars will create a blight of undead upon Korthos. You know when the altar collapses, a third crest appears. It glows with cold magic.
Well, we now have the 3 crests, so we'll go unlock that door and go deeper into this tomb.
You fit the last crest in place, and and the magic shield dissipates. The Sahuagin inside spits out in a venomous voice.
These fools who eat Korthos shall be consumed by the Devourer.
Looking down at a corpse on the altar, the Sahuagin says,
And you, dead hero of hate and blood, shall be the Devourer's teeth.
Your bold action saved Korthos and brought the Sahuagin's fell scheme to naught. The treasure chest in the antechamber is now yours.
Nothing in any of those. Chest, barrels, quartzes, potions, and gold. Alright. Finished here. So some of this appears to be fairly straightforward and easy to figure out, but the controls are still throwing me for a loop because it's holding the left click button, holding that left mouse button in order to constantly attack is weird because I'm used to the way other games. I don't play a lot of games that have this style. I fell. I was afraid you'd been hurt. Did you look in the crypt? What's in there? The Sahuagin were resurrecting the Haytans, turning their bodies into undead minions. But don't worry, put a stop to it. Oh, Harold, what about Lars Hayton? So he could still be alive. Alright. And Amulet of Inner Focus. Concentration and will saves. Amulet of the Brute. So you get a Curse of Dullness, Curse of Foolishness, but Constitution +1. So I'll take the Amulet of Inner Focus, please.
Some of the braver villagers tried to stem the Sahuagin tide, but their courage led to naught but grievous injuries. Korthos needs someone with more than just guts.
So 100 arrows is the max you can take. What is this Lesser Heart of Wood? Oh, it lets me alter my ability scores, etc, etc, etc. By default, you take the same character class each level as before. That's interesting. Action points. I have one action point to spend. You can spend this while in any public area by opening the enhancement windows from the main menu. Well, I don't see enhancements. Must be this. Okay. Enhancements. Race enhancement. Oh my god, there's a ton of options here. Ooh, you could be a Harper agent. That's cool. So many options. I don't know what to choose. Well, since this is just a test character to try things out, let's just start with race enhancements. I chose Elven Accuracy. Says I still have an action point to spend. Oh, you have to click accept. One action point remaining. 0 racial, 0 universal, 1 spent. Child of Nature, you are able to produce an entangle effect using a drop of your blood and 10 spell points. Okay. Arcane Archer. Equipped bows gain a +1 enhancement bonus for each Arcane Archer core ability you possess. All bows are treated as implements in your hands, granting spell power. Okay. I don't know what half this stuff means, but that's all good. We'll figure it out. Alright, looks like we got a quest here. Linus Weir. You're a dangerous ranger if I've ever seen one. But I reckon you've got a heart too. Up for helping us poor Carthos folk. Sure, why not? What help do you need? See that house yonder north? That's our storehouse. And in the back room, old Law's Hayton put his scrolls. Now the good folks of Carthos need that scroll, so someone's got to go in and get it. I do it myself at the storehouse. Got a wee infestation. Rodents and spiders is all, but here's the kick. Old Hayton put a shield to keep scaly Sahwigan hands off his scrolls. Only hanging around them won't turn it off, but I'm sure you're bright enough to do it. Alright, I'll get this scroll, because it's a quest, and that's what I'm meant to do, right? I'm assuming that's the storehouse right there. You will generate faster in a tavern, use the door. Oh no, that's the tavern. Alright, so maybe this is the storehouse. Yep, village storehouse. Normal difficulty's fine. Rats!
Dust and mold fill this ill-maintained storehouse. You can hear the telltale skittering of vermin nearby.
Well, vermin, hope you're ready to meet your maker. Ah! Nobody likes rats. Alright, I guess we just have to pick a door. Pick a door, any door.
The door's lock is beyond hope of picking. Hopefully the key is still somewhere in the storehouse.
Looks like... Oh, got a rat. It's still taking me a little used to having to click to attack. I'm assuming I'll get over it.
This appears to be the main storeroom. It seems the villagers have been preparing for a protracted siege.
Why are the villagers preparing for a siege? It's a better question.
A large silver key falls. A Sahagin emerges from a hidden passage, demanding the key. You mustn't let the scrolls fall into devourer hands.
Oh crap. Switch to my bow. I like how the hit points on those potions are limited. Heals 6 to 11 hit points. It's a 1d6 plus 2 plus 1 per caster level HP. Okay. That goes down somewhere. Where does that go? We'll worry about that in a minute. That's where we came from. What is this? Okay, so I guess this is just... This is where we go. Oh, there's a chest here. Battle axe, hematites, gold, and Kyber dragon shard fragments. Okay. Some sort of an altar here, it looks like. Creepy. There's a door here. I didn't mean to drink the potion, but that's all good. It said reanimated rat, so that's necromancy at work. Alright, so this is where we started. But I have a key, which should get me through here now. Wait, there was another door, sorry. It was this door. Aha!
The door swings open, revealing a magical... It appears that the floor in this room can be moved and rotated.
Alright. Puzzle time. So I'm assuming we gotta reroute energy somehow. I feel like I've seen a puzzle like this before, and I can't remember what game it was in. Elder Scrolls Online, maybe? Doesn't matter. What's the objective? I'm assuming the objective is to light up all of these symbols on the corners. Okay. No, that's not gonna work.
The protective spell dissipates.
Ha.
All that remains now is to take and deliver the scroll.
Puzzle time! So I think that's all we have to do in here. Oh, you got the scroll. Let's see what it says. What? There's no pictures. Well, never mind. I'll get it to someone who knows how to read. Oh, so he doesn't know how to read. Oh, that's too funny. I believe I'll be taking... I'll take the agile belt. It says a gilded scroll case drops to the ground as you depart. So where did that belt go? Right there. Okay. Let's go into the tavern for curiosity. The Wave Crest Tavern. Look in your journal if you get confused about a quest. Oh, Spirit Binder, that's who I needed to talk to earlier. Welcome to Korthos, or what's left of it. I am Brother Malden. I used to preach, but these days, few will listen. If there's something you need. If I fall in battle, can you bring me back? Yes. Even in the darkest of times, the struggle must go on. I can bring you back from great beyond, if your work here is not done. If you want me to resurrect you here at the Wave Crest from now on, yes, please. Alright, so this is my new bind point. Alright. So that's the tavern. Got some more quests around here. This person, it looks like. That sounded creepy. I don't know what that was. It's probably that guy's pet. Pet construct. You know, I still haven't seen a ranger trainer. There he is right there. Or she, I should say. Kimber Coatley. The jungles of this continent hold many secrets. Should you desire to train as a ranger, I can teach you some of them. Advance to the next level as a ranger. I see that you're currently on a path. You should stay on it or branch off and choose your own way. Ooh, that's a good question. Show me what I will gain from training with you. If I do not like what my path offers, I will choose my own way. I don't have enough experience yet. How do you see... Aha! I need 4,000 experience points to get to the next level as a ranger. I still think I want to do a druid, but I didn't see that as an option. So I don't know if it's considered a premium class. Oh no. Balder the Bold. The fisherman sitting before you winces as he bandages his leg. What happened to you, sir? It was the Devourer's cult. Came and destroyed all kind of crystals. Tried to stop them. Vogel here was hit pretty bad. I think I broke my ankle. We got away with one crystal. Just one. We'll put it in the basement of Korthos Hall. They'll come back for tonight. We're in no shape to stop them. Yeah, alright. I think this time this cult was given a taste of its own medicine. I'll take care of this for you. Normal difficulty. And we will help this man with whatever his problem seems to be. Alright.
Ahead is the cellar where the Caneth crystal is hidden.
Alright. Then ahead is where we shall go.
You can feel the life-saving heat emanating from the magic crystal Boldar spoke of. but from the shadows approach those who would doom Korthos by destroying it.
Alright. Quest objectives say defeat all the cultists, protect the Cannith Crystal. Ah! Alright, I do not like mouse look mode. Where are the rest of them? Come on, you bastards.
You have slain the last cultist, thus protecting the Cannith Crystal and saving Korthos.
I am the mighty hero. I was gonna say, is there no chest in here? I don't see a chest. Yes, I do want to recall now. I should pay attention to the screen. Excuse me. Is the crystal safe? Yep. They came as you said you would, and when they tried to destroy the crystal, I felled them. The village will remain warm. Well, warmish. Let's see here. Axebane. Bracers of Assistance. Adds 8.1. That's a buff, a spell. Spearbane reduces physical damage taken from except for bludgeoning or slashing weapons. I think I'll take the Braces of Assistance.
Hero. It is on the people's lips as you walk by. Cautious looks have become friendly nods. Then word comes that your presence is requested in the tavern.
Ah. I'm becoming popular amongst the town folk. Because that's what heroes do, apparently. Get popular in town. Korthos Island. Alright, so we're back to the tavern, it looks like. Alright, says I'm supposed to seek out Sigmund Bowerson. Should be this man right here. I'm glad you're here, Renfell. I've heard your efforts on behalf of the village. Thanks to you, opportunities have begun to materialize to turn the situation around. There is a traitor here in the village, someone who has given himself to the cult willingly, mad as that is. We now know what his next move will be, and that is where you come in. A fool's planning to attack the tavern and kill me, but when he arrives with the Sahuagin allies, he won't find me. He'll find you. I think I see where this is going. Don't worry, my men will ambush most of this. I can't pronounce that word, the Sahuagin, before they get near the place. But make sure you kill the traitor. Under no circumstances allow him to get away. His name is Jacoby Drexelhand. Wasn't that the guy that I met down in the crypts? Yeah, that was the guy I met down in the crypts who I said was kind of creepy. And he wasn't very nice when he talked to me. Ready as I'll ever be. Let's do this. Time to defend the tavern. Just wait for the collaborator to arrive. I like his still in the back.
Your waiting bears fruit. This must be the collaborator stepping in from the dark.
Confront him. I'm assuming I have to talk to him first. You again. The Sahuagin blame me for your heroics. I'm sick of your tampering. I'm sick of yours, traitor. Prepare to die. Ha! You'll be too busy with Sahuagin to me. Where did he go? Any more?
Your stalwart defense gives the Sahuagin pause, but you hear more of them gathering outside.
They pronounce it
for a final
Sahuagin.
assault.
Sahuagin. I pronounce it Sahuagin. Sahuagin?
You notice a small chest hidden behind the bar.
I do? Uh-huh. Alright. Ooh, I'm running low on arrows, it looks like. It said I reloaded 21. I think those are the last ones in my inventory.
You have weathered the Sahuagin storm. Now, after that traitorous Jacoby Drexelhand, he must have fled into the cellar.
He must have. Drink a potion. Alright. Down we go into the cellar. Search the cellar for Jacoby.
Drexelhand isn't here. However, webbed footprints on the ground betray the location of a secret passage. Backtracking them may reveal the chamber beyond the secret passage looks ancient, predating Korthos village.
Broken crystals on the ground. There's a door. Switch out to my melee weapons for the meantime, since I'm running low on arrows. I got 8 arrows left. half plate of healing. Can I wear that? Heavy armor. Attack penalty -4. I do not want to wear that then, I don't think. Caps your dex bonus.
There. That weaselly Drexelhand has nowhere left to run. Finish the
Alright,
job.
back to the bow. Until I run out of arrows.
Drexelhand siding with the Sahuagin.
Oh, I guess I had more arrows on me. I didn't know that. Scepter, yeah, these are all things that I don't care about. So I'm gonna have to go sell some loot soon. My inventory is probably full. Alright, finish. Yes, because we have dealt with Jacoby, and so I've noticed that every time I go to tab out, it cancels the update. The update's not the word I'm looking for. Progress bar. Okay. There you are. I was worried they got you. Did you kill him? Did you get Drexelhand? Yes, I did. I like this music. And may he spend an eternity in Kaiba's bowels. This is wonderful news, my friend. We have reached the tipping point. At last, we can finally take the fight to the Sahuagin. Thank you. Alright, so there is a scimitar, a long sword, a discarded ring. I'll probably take another long sword. There's no bow is the thing.
Your victories have made the village much safer, but only temporarily. It's time to take the fight to the Sahuagin, out in the wilds of Korthos Island.
Alright, who can we sell to? Let's check the bartender. See what you have. Sell. Aha. Well, also, let's repair. There's no button to repair all. Aha. Alright, sell. Gloves, plate. Wait a second. Is this leather armor better than what I have? It is. Alright, let's put that armor on. Currently armor class 18. So it's 18 as well, but it's cool looking leather armor. Doesn't look like I can sell that or that. Starter rag, get rid of those. Is there any way to organize your inventory? Alright. Merla Bardater. Do you have a quest? Hi, Renfell. I've heard Dad, little Codger, say good things about you. Could you do me a favor? I told Bertram that we had some old grog in the cellar. The cask is fake. Go to the Korthos village pier and help Bertram Shapewood find some vintage old Sully's grog. It says vintage old Sully's grog is only available at the DDO store. I'll deal with that later. Alright. Actually, what time is it? I think this is as good a place as any to wrap up this test session of Dungeons and Dragons Online. I don't know what to think yet. It feels interesting. Music's good. Quest dialogue is lacking. It's interesting to me because the quest dialogue in Lord of the Rings Online is amazing. Like, I think Lord of the Rings Online has the best writing I've seen in any MMORPG in 20 years. This feels quite a bit different, but I also know this was the game they did before Lord of the Rings Online. So, you know, trial and error. If at first you don't succeed, I'm not sure. I don't like the combat. I'll tell you that much. I do not like the combat with needing to hold down the left mouse button and move it around and do targets that way. I much prefer the tab target system where you hit tab and then you have your ability bar. That being said, I'm going to continue to experiment with this game and just see what I can see. So expect to catch me doing some more streams of Dungeons & Dragons Online as time goes on. In the meantime, right now the primary agenda is Lord of the Rings Online. We're doing a completionist version of The Shire with a Hobbit, so you want to stick around for that. I'll be streaming those in the early mornings, weekdays. So tomorrow morning we'll be back in Lord of the Rings Online. Also continuing our second run through of Baldur's Gate 3 Early Access, and working towards the launch date of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So stick around for all that good stuff. Thanks for following along. Don't forget to hit the bell icon and subscribe if you liked what you saw today, and check out all the past videos. Until then, see everybody tomorrow. Safe gaming.